life is a risky business, and a lot of times we take it for granted. But then on the other times, we tend to get a little bit maybe scared, maybe offstandish, or maybe it's just that there's so many challenges in life. There's so many different obstacles that come up, and it's either overcautious, or you can be, maybe it's this or that that's going to happen. And oh my gosh, if I do that, this is going to happen. And if I do that, this is going to happen. So when you look at that and you see that maybe you're stopping yourself from being maybe overcautious, how do you get going forward? How do you keep your momentum going if you let every other thought you have coming out of your mind, of your brain, of this wonderful tool you have up here, of what if? And when you do, what do you do to create or to overcorrect? Or maybe it's just the fact of saying, well, I don't know what I should do. I don't know where I should go. I'm just going to move forward. I'm just going to be where I need to be and let the chips fall where they may. If this is you, then you are going to take less risks in life than the average person. Granted, everything we do is either a success or a failure, or it's in the middle. So I don't look at a failure of not succeeding as something as being a bad thing. I look at it as being that doesn't work. So let me find what does work. And when you change your thoughts on what you're creating, and when you focus on this or that, I'm just waiting for the other shoe to drop, I'm just waiting for this to fall apart for me, is that part of optimism or is that part of pessimism? Think about that for just a second. A pessimist will think of a glass as half empty. An optimist will think of the glass as half full. So I'm asking you today, what do you see yourself being? Do you see yourself being a pessimist with the glass half full, or you see yourself being an optimist with the glass, or the pessimist is half empty. I got that screwed up. And optimism is half full. I got that turned around on myself. I apologize for that. So when you put your mind to work hard for you, because when you do, your mind will keep working and it will keep coming up with new ideas, new solutions, new strategies. Don't ever put your mind on the second burner to where it's just keeping warm. You want to keep your mind working hard, coming up with solutions for what you want to create. And when you thrive in the uptimes, be grateful for that. And when you have downtimes, be grateful for that. Because every business you have is going to have uptimes and downtimes. Every system you're creating or building or whatever you're doing, you're going to have up and down. What happens is, if you're grateful for both, you're grateful for the lessons you learned in the downtimes, and you're grateful for the success you have in the uptimes. Life is a risk. Everything we do in our lives is a risk. Whether it be up or down or sideways or whatever, we all have a risk that we take in our lives. So it's all part of your mindset, and this is where it all keys together, because when you change your thoughts, I am creating this, and just wait for what's going to happen next. That is coming to fruition. That is coming to pass. When you do that, when you have that mindset, you're overcautious and you're worried about this or that happening, then that's not going to allow you to get where you need to go. So in your self-education that you do, and you should be doing this every single day, you should be reading. It's a question of what you're reading. If you're reading motivation, inspiration, how-tos, something for dummies, there's so many different authors out there who have so much value to offer you. So when you do this and you're learning something new every day. Always learn something new every day. Even if it's something really minute, something really small, take the time to learn every day. And as you're learning, implement what you're learning, because you're not going to move forward and take the risk, the healthy risks that will launch you forward. You have to keep going. You can't stop. You can't not invest in yourself every single day. Every single day is an investment in you. And when you do this, and when you feel this, and you know this is happening, and you know your success is right there, maybe you're right there at the crust. You feel like, okay, I've been working on this for a long time. Maybe it's been months, maybe it's been a year, who knows? And you want to give up, but you're like, no, if I give up, it's right there. I can feel it. I know it's going to break through. I just know it is. Don't listen to what anybody else says, because that feeling that you have that is going to break through, it is. And it's just waiting for you to get in vibration with what is there waiting for you. So life is a risk. Life is a gamble. We take gambles and risks just walking across the street. Why not take the right risk to grow your lifestyle, to grow your business, to grow who you are striving to be? Listen to, like I said, inspiration. Listen to theta beats and listen to binaural beats. They're very encouraging for your brain patterns, because neuroscience has proven that the brain is constantly repathing itself as you learn and grow. You will build new pathways constantly. And when you do, you're going to have more success. You're going to have more things come your way. Like now, I have binaural beats. Actually, I have a fluctuation of binaural beats playing in the background. And my friend makes them for me, so I'm very blessed that he does that for me. And I share them with you guys on my videos, so everybody can hear what I'm listening to that helps me to grow and to keep success coming my way. And when you have that mindset that no matter what you do, you're going to have success. No matter how you are, you're going to have success. When you have that, just know that life is risky. There are a lot of ups and downs. There's this and that. Something is always happening for you. And that's the key. If life happens for you, then that is a blessing. If you think life happens to you, then that's you creating the wrong side of the stick. It's just the way it is. And like I said, neuroscience is proving so much for all of us on how we rewire our brains, how we get rid of limiting beliefs, and how we take that step to move forward and grow and prosper in all we do. Just remember, life is a risk. You can just cross in the street. You could just be happy and healthy one day, and the next day you're not here no more. It is a risk, but it's how you wake up every morning and embrace that risk. And be grateful that you have this day. Be grateful that you have this training. Be grateful you have all the wealth that's here for you right now. Right this minute, you are wealthy beyond measure. Our Lord has provided us with a beautiful world, a beautiful earth. We got to take care of Mother Earth. We have to take care of each other, and we have to love ourselves. Most, you have to love yourself. If you don't love who you are, if you're not loving what you're doing, then how's anyone else going to love you back? It is that simple. I know everybody thinks, oh gosh, she's going off a rocker now. Well, you know what? Clarity comes from engagement, not thought. So when you engage, you will get more clarity. You will be more clear on what you need. Again, read, learn, self-educate every single day. Use the systems and the strategies that are out here to help you grow your business, to help you attract customers to you. When you do this, you will find you will get everywhere you want to go. It's that simple. Thank you. I will have a chat with you later.